Hello friends, welcome to Mahesh Maths classes. We make it easy, you learn it quickly. Today we are going to discuss about factorials. Factorials are very useful in the chapter permutations and combinations. What is factorial? Suppose you take a number 5 and 5 factorial can be written like this, or it can also be written like this, factorial 5. This is called 5 factorial or factorial 5. This is how we denote the factorial. Then what does it mean? Suppose if you take 5 factorial, means this is the product of first 5 natural numbers. Means 1 into, 2 into, 3 into, 4 into 5. Okay, or you can write it as 5 into, 4 into, 3 into, 2 into 1. This is the product of first 5 natural numbers. In short form, you can write it as 5 factorials. And if you simplify, 5 4s are 20 into 3, 60 into 2, 120 into 1, that is 120. Suppose if you want to find out 4 factorial, that is 4 into 1 less than 4, that is 3, 1 less than 3, that is 2, 1 less than 2, that is 1, 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That is 4 3s are 12 into 2, 24 into 1, 24. Suppose you can write 9 factorial as 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. And you can find the product. So this is the notation of factorial. Or you can write the 9 factorial as 9 into 8 factorial. If you observe here, this 9 into this 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 can be written as 8 factorials. So 9 factorial is 9 into 8 factorial. So let us see the definition of factorial. The product of first n natural numbers is called as factorial n or n factorial, and it is denoted by the symbol n factorial or factorial n. N factorial or factorial n. This can be written as n into 1 less than n, that is n minus 1, 1 less than n minus 1, that is n minus 2, n minus 3, and so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. As the natural numbers start from 1, so that is 1 into 2 into 3 into so on up to n. So the product of first n natural numbers is known as n factorial or factorial n. And this n factorial can be written as, just now I told you that n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. So this can be written as n into these terms from n minus 1 to 1. This product can be written as n minus 1 factorial. Or you can also write this as n into n minus 1 into, what is this product? This is n minus 2 factorial. So for example, if you take 11 factorial can be written as 11 into 10 factorial, or 11 into this 10 factorial can be written as 10 into 9 factorial, or this 9 factorial can be written as 9 into 8 factorial, and so on. So any factorial you can simplify. Okay. Now for example, you have 12 factorial, or you let us take 212 factorial. You can write it as 212 into 211 factorial. So 1 less than this 212, that is 211. Okay. So in general, n factorial is n into n minus 1 factorial. N factorial is n into n minus 1 factorial. Now, can I write this as n minus 1 factorial is equal to n factorial by n? Yes, you can write. Now, put n is equal to 1. What you will get? N minus 1. That is 1 minus 1 factorial is equal to 1 factorial by 1. Just replace n by 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0 factorial. 1 factorial is 1, 1 by 1 is equal to 1. So therefore 0 factorial is equal to 1. Okay, so the factorial is defined only for the whole numbers and of course natural numbers, but this 0 factorial we have taken it for convention. 0 factorial we have considered it as 1 and we have proved it. Okay, so there is no question of the factorial of negative numbers or the factorial of fractions. For example, if you take minus 2 factorial or 2 by 3 factorial, they don't exist. Okay, so the factorial is defined for only natural numbers and also 0 of course. Okay, so now we will have some problems on this. Find the value of 18 factorial by 16 factorial. Let us simplify this. 18 factorial by 16 factorial. 18 factorial can be written as 18 into 17 into 16 into 15 so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. But that I am writing it as 16 factorial. By in the denominator also we have 16 factorial. So cancel 16 factorial and what we have 18 into 17, that is 289 plus 17, that is 306. Okay, why I am stopping here in 16 factorial, near 16 factorial? Because in the denominator also we have 16 factorial, so that we can cancel both and we get the answer. Okay, next, find the value of 9 factorial. So now in the denominator we have 3 factorial and 5 factorial. 9 factorial by 3 factorial into 5 factorial. Now 9 factorial can be written as 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into, yes, 5 factorial. I am stopping here. And 3 factorial I am writing it as 3 into 2 into 1 and 5 factorial I am writing as it is, so that we can cancel both the 5 factorials in the numerator and the denominator. And the 3 2s are 6 gets cancelled. So 7 8s are 56. 56 into 9, that is 560 minus 56. I can write it as 504 if I am right. Okay, next. Express the following in factorial notation. So what we have here, 9 into 10 into 11 into 12. So you can write it as 12 into 11 into 10 into 9 also. But to express this in the factorial notation, we should have all the natural numbers starting from 1. So here we have 12. So we need 8, 7, 6 and so on up to 2 into 1. I am multiplying with 8 into 7 into 6 into so on. At the same time, I am dividing it with the same thing. That is up to 5 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now this can be written as 12 into 11 into 10 into up to 2 into 1 can be written as 12 factorial by this is 8 factorial. So this is how we express this product in the factorial notation. Next, express the following in factorial notation, the same question. Now you can write this as 4 into 5 into 6 into 7. Also can be written as 7 into 6 into 5 into 4. Now with what we should multiply and divide? What is remaining here? What is required here? So that is 3 into 2 into 1. To complete the factorial notation, we need it from 1. 1, 2, 3. Multiply and divide it by 1 into 2 into 3. So this complete from 7 to 1, the product is written as 7 factorial and the denominator it is 3 factorial. And when it comes to the third question, that is 17 into 16 into 15, 14 into 13. Now what we require here, that is 12 into 11 into 3 into 2 into 1. So multiply and divide with 12 factorial, in other words. Multiply and divide. So this will become 17 into 16 into 15 into so on. 3 into 2 into 1 can be written as 17 factorial. By this can be written as 12 into 11 into 10 into so on. 3 into 2 into 1 is 12 factorial. So this is the factorial notation. Next, show that 1 by 9 factorial plus 1 by 10 factorial plus 1 by 11 factorial is equal to 122 by 11 factorial. So let us consider the LHS, that is 1 by 9 factorial plus 1 by 10 factorial plus 1 by 11 factorial. Here 11 factorial is the greatest number and the LCM is 11 factorial. So 11 factorial means we can write it as 11 into 10 factorial or 11 into 10 into 9 factorial. Now to get 11 factorial, with what we should multiply this 9 factorial? If you observe here, we should multiply with 11 into 10. So that is 110. So that 110 into 1 is 110 plus, to get this 11 factorial, with what we should multiply this 10 factorial? Here if you observe, this is 11. With 11 we should multiply. Therefore 11 into 1 plus here 11 factorial. So 1 into 1. So that is 110 plus 11 plus 1 by 11 factorial. If you simplify, 11 plus 1, 12 plus 110. That is 122 by 11 factorial. That is equal to RHS. Ends the proof. Next, express the following in factorial notation. Okay. So here n plus 1 into n plus 2 and so on up to 2n we have. So if I write it in the reverse order, 2n, the next number to this is 2n minus 1 and so on, n plus 2 and n plus 1. To write in the factorial notation, we should have all the natural numbers starting from 1. Here it has ended at n plus 1. The next number to n plus 1 will be n, and next to n is n minus 1 and so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. So multiply and divide by n factorial, in other words. So that is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. So this is the product of first two n natural numbers. So that is from 2n to n minus 1 to n minus 2 so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. So this can be written as 2n factorial by this is n factorial. So this is not 2n factorial. Okay, this is 2n whole factorial. Okay, so you should be very careful with this terminology. This is 2n whole factorial if you want to make it simple. So this is how we can write in factorial notation. Express the following in factorial notation. So that is 2, 4, 6, 8, so on up to 2n. So you can write it as 2n, 2n minus 2, every number is differ by 2, 2n minus 4, something like this, and up to 8 into 6 into 4 into 2. So all these are even numbers. From every number, if I take 2 common, it will be like this, 2n. If I take 2 common from this, 2 into n minus 1. And if I take 2 common from this, 2 into n minus 2. And this 8 can be written as 2 into 4. And 6 can be written as 2 into 3. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. And 2 into 1. So how many 2's are there? 1, 2, 3, so on up to n. n 2's are there. So 2 into 2 into 2 into up to n times, you will get it as 2n. So what is remaining now? n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. See, 3 into 2 into 1. Now what is this? This is nothing but n factorial. So that is 2 power n into n factorial. This is how we can denote it in the factorial notation. Next, express the following in factorial notation. So here what we have, 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 and so on, 2n minus 1. Here all we have are odd numbers. Now to complete the factorial notation, we need the missing numbers here. They are 2 into 4 into 6, all the even numbers we need. So let us multiply and divide by even numbers. Now this can be written as 1 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 7 into so on. And here we have 4 and 6 in between. We are multiplying by all the even numbers. And 2n minus 1 and the last number will be 2n by, we are multiplying with all even numbers. Let us divide 2 into 4 into 6 into 8 into up to 2n. Okay, so here this is the product of first 2n natural numbers, can be written as 2n factorial by, just now we did this problem, 2 into 4 into 6 into 8 into 2n, that is 2 power n into n factorial, can be written as 2 power n into n factorial. That's it. Next, show that n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 so on up to n minus r plus 1 is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial. Let us consider the LHS first. So that is n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus r plus 1. So we are subtracting something from n in every term. So here also this can be written as n minus r minus 1. Okay, if you observe here n minus 1. So next we are subtracting 1 more than this one, that is 2, n minus 2. Next will be n minus 3, n minus 4, something like that. So whatever the number we are subtracting is increasing by 1. Now to complete the factorial notation, we have to keep on subtracting the numbers till you get 1. Okay, means up to n minus 1 or up to 1, 2 into 1, 3 into 2 into 1, up to 3 into 2 into 1, you have to keep on subtracting the numbers. Okay, now let us see what we have to do here. N into n minus 1 into n minus 2 so on, n minus r minus 1. So the next term, the next number which we have to subtract is 1 more than this r minus 1. That is n minus, what is 1 more than r minus 1? R minus 1 plus 1, that is r. So n minus r. Next one will be n minus r plus 1. Next will be n minus r plus 2. So on up to 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. So now the factorial notation is completed. But we have to balance this by dividing the terms which we have multiplied here. So that is what we have to divide with from here. That is n minus r into n minus r plus 1 into n minus r plus 2 so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Now in the numerator, it is the product of first n natural numbers. Therefore, you can write it as n factorial by, in the denominator, it is the product of first n minus r natural numbers. And it can be written as n minus r factorial. That is RHS. Ends the proof. Hope it is clear. Next. Show that 2n whole factorial by n factorial is equal to 1 into 3 into 5 so on up to 2n minus 1 whole power 2n. So let us consider the LHS. Can be written as 2n factorial by n factorial. 2n can be written as 2n into 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, 2n minus 3 and so on up to 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 by n factorial. And it can be written as Now let us separate all the even numbers first. That is 2n into 2n minus 2 into 2n minus 4 and so on, 4 into 2. These are the even numbers. And what are remaining? That is 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3 and so on up to 5 into 3 into 1 by n factorial. So we did this problem. This can be written as 2 power n into n factorial. This is, you can write it as 1 into 3 into 5 into 2n minus 1. This we did. The problem before this two or three problems, we did this problem, and the answer is 2 power n into n factorial by n factorial. So n factorial gets cancelled, and the answer is 2 power n into 1 into 3 into 5 into so on up to 2n minus 1. Here this is 2 power n into 2 power n. So this is the answer, RHS. Okay, next. Find n if n plus 4 whole factorial is equal to 72 into n plus 2 factorial, whole factorial. So now it can be written as n plus 4 whole factorial is equal to 72 into n plus 2 whole factorial. N plus 4 factorial can be written as n plus 4 into 1 less than n plus 4. N plus 4 minus 1, that is 3, into 3 minus 1, that is 2 factorial, into 72 into n plus 2 factorial. So n plus 2 factorial on both sides I have cancelled. What is remaining now? N plus 4 into n plus 3 can be written as n square plus 7n plus 12, and 72 you bring to this side is equal to 0. So this is n square plus 7n minus 60 equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation in n. And you can write it as n square, splitting the middle term, 12n minus 5n minus 60 equal to 0, and n into n plus 12 minus 5 into n plus 12 equal to 0. Therefore n plus 12 and n minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore n is equal to minus 12 or n is equal to 5. As factorial does not exist for negative numbers, so don't consider n is equal to minus 12. Therefore n is equal to 5 is the answer. Okay, next. Solve the equation x plus 2 factorial by 2x minus 1 whole factorial into 2x plus 1 factorial by x plus 3 whole factorial is equal to 72 by 7. So let us take the given problem first. X plus 2 whole factorial by 2x minus 1 factorial into 2x plus 1 factorial by x plus 3 whole factorial is equal to 72 by 7. Now we have to write these factorial terms in such a way that some of the terms should get cancelled. For example, here you have, okay, x plus 2 factorial you write as it is. Now 2x plus 1 factorial can be written as 2x plus 1 into 1 minus, you have to subtract 1 from this, that is into 2x, and subtract 1 from this, 2x minus 1. We have got 2x minus 1 here already. So 2x minus 1 factorial by, this is 2x minus 1 factorial, and x plus 3 whole factorial can be written as x plus 3 into 1 less than x plus 3, that is x plus 2 whole factorial, because already we have x plus 2 whole factorial here. So that we can cancel these two terms and cancel these two terms. So what is remaining here? That is 2x plus 1 into 2x, that is 4x square plus 2x by x plus 3 is equal to 72 by 7. Now if you simplify this, you will get 28x square plus 14x is equal to 72x plus 72 into 3. 3 2s are 6 plus 3 7s are 21. 216. Now if you simplify more, 28x square plus 14x minus 72x minus 216 equal to 0. And this can be written as 28x square, that is minus 58x minus 216 equal to 0. All are the multiples of 2. So it can be simplified as 14x square minus 29x minus 108 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation in x. So let us solve it by using formula method. X is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac, that is 4 into 14 into minus 108 by 2a, that is 2 into 14. This can be written as 29 plus or minus 29 square 841 minus into minus plus 14 4s 56 into 108 can be written as 6048 by 2 14s are 28. And if you simplify 29 plus or minus 6048 plus 841 can be written as 6889. Already I simplified this and I kept with me. So 28. So 29 plus or minus. So the square root of 6889 is nothing but 83 by 28. So if you take 29 plus 83, 29 plus 83 is how much? 103 plus 9, 112 by 28. If you consider the negative value, 29 minus 83, you will get a negative value. Therefore, you cannot take x value. Therefore, 112 by 28, that is 28 fours. So x is equal to 4 is the right answer for this. Only the simplification. Okay. Next. Here comes a different problem. Show that 54 factorial plus 1 is not divisible by any number from 2 to 54. See, now if you observe here, clearly 54 factorial is divisible by every number from 2 to 54. So what is 54 factorial actually? 54 factorial is 54 into 53 into 52 into so on up to 3 into 2 into 1. It is divisible by 1, 2, 3 and all the numbers from 1 to 54, or you can say 2 to 54. Now when you add 1 to this, 54 factorial plus 1, 54 factorial plus 1, and when you divide this number with all the numbers from 2 to 54, you will have a remainder 1. See, so 54 factorial plus 1 leaves 1 as the remainder when divided by every number from 2 to 54. So when it is leaving a remainder, means it is not divisible by the numbers from 2 to 54. Hence, 54 factorial plus 1 is not divisible by any number from 2 to 54. Okay, hence the proof. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Thank you.